Hi Leimomi, thank you for booking with me. Life View has about 5 parts, so I'm just gonna individually go through the 5 parts. I'm gonna start off with love, and then we're gonna do career, work, finances, spirituality, and then what you can expect next month. And I always like to start off with some oracle cards, and then I piece it together with some tarot cards. Okay, so, there's one. What messages do you have for Leimomi? Oh, and if you're wondering, this is the Psychic Tarot. Just gonna boop. Oh. We have rest and rejuvenance. We have financial and material changes, and we have sacrifice. So let's see if there's any more for you. What do you see for Leimomi's for your love life? This is just for your love life. So we have obstacles and challenges, right? Yeah. And then we have material and spiritual prosperity. Now, first off the bat, these two. You have 2 5s, so that's change in motion. So what I'm getting from that is that you're either in a relationship and things are going to change, as in you're getting certain things are being shown to you that you have to sacrifice, basically. Here, sacrifice. That the relationship needs to either grow, and I'm wondering if the death card is going to pop up in tarot. If you're with somebody, that either the relationship needs to leave some things behind in order for it to grow, or there's some, if you're not dating anyone, there's going to need to be some internal changes within you for you to actually be in the relationship you want, because rest and rejuvenance is here too. But this can also apply if you're in a relationship and you just need some time to look back and see what is and what isn't working, because this sacrifice card is really speaking to me right now. It's telling me, hey, maybe there's just some old baggage that's around that can tend to get the relationship either not going in the right direction, or insecurities that are popping up. But let me see what tarot has to say for that. I'm just gonna lay them out like this. And I'll show you the tarot cards as I pull them along. What do you see for, what do you see for these? Oh, they're popping. Oh, okay. They had a lot to say. So we have the Hermit. Interesting, because the Hermit would almost complement this one, rest and rejuvenance. We have the Hangman, so that's indecision. We have reversed Queen of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords, which would actually complement this card. The 7 of Swords is all about obstacles and challenges, and here they are. All right, so let me see what clarification on these. Clarification on the Hierophant. Sometimes they do that. I don't know why they jump and they don't go anywhere. Clarification on the Hierophant. We got nothing to say. Hello. Oh, clarification on. Okay. So we got the Star reversed for the Hierophant. We have King of Swords reversed for the Hangman. We have Queen of Cups for upright for the Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, what did I say? Death is here. Death and sacrifice right there. Something has to change, and it's coming along with the obstacles card here. Ooh, dang, you got a lot here. Four of Swords, which would also complement rest and rejuvenance. Oh, baby flipped. Queen of Swords and the Sun reversed. Oh. And if you're wondering what deck this is the Deviant Moon, and this one is the Santa Muerte Tarot deck. So what I am seeing is you're unsure. Right off the bat, I'm seeing there's no real plan, I want to say. I'm going to speak in this like if you're in a relationship, but this could also apply for you not being in a relationship. But I feel like you are, because, or you're dealing with somebody, because the King of Swords here represents a man or a woman. It represents somebody that's very manipulative. It represents someone that's kind of mentally manipulative more than emotionally, if that makes sense. This person might be just all talk and offer you big, but come out short-handed. And right off the bat, I'm seeing that you were wishing that this could have been more solid, or you were wishing that this person, or you were seeing this person in a different like you were hoping that once you dated this person, or once somebody would come in, all your dreams and your hopes would be fulfilled. But it's not looking that way. It's looking more of, now you're wondering, the Hierophant is all about, going in, looking deep. You're wondering, is this the person for me now? Now you're kind of like, they didn't meet my hopes and my dreams and my expectations. So should I continue with this person? And that's where the Hangman comes in. This is your indecisiveness. You're indecisive. Should you continue with this person? Should you continue moping over this person if you're even dating anybody? Or if you're not dating anybody, then I would consider this in a past sort of sense. Like, you dealt with somebody that was manipulative, did offer you a lot, and then obviously they really didn't amount to much. So now you're kind of either way, you're in limbo with this person. The hangman's limbo. You're in limbo with this person. Girl, you're in limbo with this person. You're literally, it's feeling like a push and pull situation. Like, you're overly giving, and it's represented here by the Queen of Pentacles. Not saying that you're a woman. I really don't know your gender. I'm sorry. I really don't know your gender, but this energy speaks to me as if it's you, and it's feeling overgiving. It's feeling like you tend to sacrifice more of yourself trying to make this work than is actually being given to you. You, look here, emotional maturity card. You tend to hold yourself in a very emotionally mature way, but unfortunately these two are at different odds. Like, what I mean by that is that you may be emotionally mature, but you still are overly giving. So there's a disconnect here. There's a disconnect somewhere inside you that's really making that happen. Now, obstacles and challenges. 7 of Wands. Seven of Wands. Obstacles and challenges. Remember I said I'm hoping the Death card pops out of here because of sacrifice. All these babies are one and the same. So, what am I getting from here? I'm getting that there's a lot of problems coming up. Whether you're in a relationship or not, you're being forced to analyze. You're being forced to rest and rejuvenate. You're being forced to analyze what you want to do, how you want to create the relationship that you envision yourself having. Because right now, I don't see this relationship being exactly what you wanted. What I'm seeing is that, like I said, you thought of this some way and it came out a completely different other way. But I feel like you're going to reach a point, because as you go on longer, this is basically where you're at right now in the beginning. You're kind of like disillusioned and you're going through the transition phase. I feel like as you move further along, you're really gonna get there. You're gonna get, the rest and rejuvenance. It's for certain. I'm gonna, at the end, I will talk to you about numbers, because there's certain numbers here that are continuing to pop up, and I'll tell you what that means. But this is you resting, reanalyzing, seeing where you want to move with this, because I feel like the weight of what's going on is more on your shoulders, because you're the one really taking the time to analyze these things. You're the one taking the time to try to fix things. Again, overcaring, overgiving, emotionally mature, but still, oh look, Death wants to just overcaring, overgiving, and you're the one that wants to make things work, or you're the one that wants to do better emotionally for yourself. But like I said, obstacles and challenges here, and you just have to reevaluate, what you're looking for and what you want, and if this person is it, if they can change, if they're willing to give that to you. But right now, it's not looking too great. I'm gonna do a couple, maybe 2 more pulls before I jump into the next one, just to give you some advice on it. But yeah, I do see you finding that mental clarity, because the Queen of Swords is all about mental clarity, cutting things off at the root, not putting your emotions into play, because I feel like that's a big part of you feeling stuck. Your emotions are just a big thing for you. You're not a water sign, are you? Or a water moon, but your emotions feel like they're a big play for you. Like, you value that over your mental clarity, which is here, represented here. You also got the Sun reversed, which it's about kind of reevaluating. Personally, for me, feels like reevaluating what makes you happy. There's a lot of reevaluation going on, and this spread is kind of just screaming it. It's saying, do you want to always be stuck in this, or do you want to figure out what you need? And like I said, I'm gonna do 2 more pulls. I think I'm gonna use Deviant, because she seems to be talking more. What advice, what advice can you give me? Oh, you got 2. What advice can we give you? Nine of Cups reversed. So that's kind of backing up the Star reversed. And the King of Wands, which is all about action, movement. So it's feeling like it's saying, don't get stuck on what you thought you wanted. That's what the Nine of Cups is, because the Nine of Cups is about wish fulfillment, but very much kind of like the Star. But it's feeling like it's telling me, don't get stuck on what you thought you wanted. Don't let that happen. You tend to think something up in your mind, and you get stuck on that idea, even if you're being shown a different reality. So don't get stuck on what you wanted, and kind of use this time for creative matters, or to really govern yourself in that area. Don't get stuck on what you wanted, and make sure that you're taking the time for you to be creative, to do what you want, to really stand in your ground. That's what I'm feeling this man is saying. Now, I was going to talk to you about the numbers. 5 is the number for change, and it also rules death. It's change and transition. So you have these 3, big 3 that are popping up. 5, and then 4. 4, wait here, 4 of Swords. Thought I had another 4 here. Oh look, 5 for the Hierophant. 4 is about your structure and your stability and how you see it. So I would definitely reevaluate that, because I feel like you're being asked to reevaluate that. You're being asked to what you want from a partner morally, and not just morally, in the long-term view. Not even about his attributes or what he has financially, but more about what he has to offer you, morals, character, What do you expect from them? That's being asked for you to reevaluate. So, yeah, you gotta do that. I'm hoping that like you're actually a female, because I'm not sure, but if you're a male, then you're dealing with somebody that's less than stellar for sure. All right, let me see.